I viewed myself as someone who is easily manipulated, easily persuaded, easily influenced for quite some time now. And I've noticed recently there's been a lot of external influences, and I've been able to see a lot of different potential timelines for where I could take my life, depending on which influences I choose to surround myself with the most. And I've had a lot of fears coming up, a lot of feelings that, I just need to get away. I just need to get away from everything. I need to run away to a different country completely solo and start my life all over, because I need clarity and I need space away from all of these different avenues, all of these different potentialities, all of this different noise. And I still feel like I'm going to do that. I'm feeling like I'm going to go and do some solo traveling, hopefully in Japan, at some point this next year. But I did notice the fear element behind this, the insistence that I need to do that, otherwise I'm going to succumb to one of these influences and I'm going to be persuaded to follow a certain path, and then 20 years, 30 years down the line I'm going to realize, oh shit, like, damn it, this is not what I wanted at all. And it suddenly hit me that if you're someone who feels like they're easily influenced by other people, external circumstances, it's probably because you don't have a strong idea, a strong sense of who you are. You don't have a strong sense of identity. You feel quite fluid, because, let's just look at this. If you were someone who has strong set values, strong set opinions, someone who knows who they are, knows what they're about, knows what they want to do, you're probably not going to be very easily swayed off that path, because it's your path. Whereas if you're someone like me and you're still kind of figuring all that stuff out, it can bring a lot of fear of choosing the wrong path or making a mistake, feeling like you need to find yourself before you take any, impactful, meaningful action in your life. You may not have a strong sense of what you want to do, and that's okay. That's okay. I feel like in today's world, it's very easy to feel aimless. It's very easy to feel like you don't quite know what you're about, or know why you're here, or know, much of anything. And that's okay. You're not alone. That's the first thing I want to let you know. You're not alone. Whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, hell, whether you're in your 60s, 70s, it's okay to feel this way. All I will say is that maybe take some solitude time, a trip away, solo trip. Doesn't mean you have to go abroad. It literally could be finding a nice little secluded log cabin, Airbnb, and you just rent that out for a few days by yourself. Just give yourself some solitude, some silence, because there is so much noise in today's world, and there is so much pulling our attention in all these different directions, telling us what we should believe, what we shouldn't believe, what the right path is, what the wrong path is. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. And having a break from that, just to connect back with your core, listen to your intuition, practice listening to your intuition, practice listening to your internal guidance instead of constantly seeking the guidance from out here. Because I feel like if I personally, speaking personally now, but I feel like if we keep looking outside of ourselves for the answer because we feel we have no clue and someone needs to tell us who we are, the only possibility there, I feel, is we're just going to line up with lifelines and timelines, versions of our life that do not fulfill us in the slightest. And maybe that's needed, I'm not here to say that's a wrong path if you do that, if you make a mistake, because you're going to learn from it, If you end up being influenced by a certain circle of people and you live a life that pertains to those type of values, And 5 years, 10 years down the line, you have a rude awakening where you're like, fuck, this isn't what I wanted at all. That's still a blessing in a way. It's still a blessing because it's teaching you more about yourself through experiencing what isn't in alignment with you. All I'm saying is take a chance at having a solo retreat because, I mean, come on. No one wants to waste 5 years, 10 years of their life only to realize they were living a life that they didn't really want. Book that holiday, book that time away, take that solitude, take that time to reflect, cut yourself off from the world, and go find out what you want. That's what I'm going to be doing. So, beautiful snowy winter day. Got my green tea. I hope you guys are good. I've been going through a bit of a rocky month and a bit. So sorry for the fact I haven't been posting very much. But I do feel as if I'm going to be circling back around to this channel and posting a bit more consistently, hopefully. Yeah, I hope you guys are good, wherever you are. Please let me know if you are in the comments below. And have a beautiful day.